What's up, y'all? Come on. Who is up? Oh my God, Puppy's mom. I didn't think you were gonna be up. What's up? Look, Kenya Fort made it in here first. We got all the members in here. Juicy J. Look, how you gonna change your name? Wasn't it John? Juicy J? NMO Sucks, Beverly, Miss Graham, Donna. I'm counting all the members right now. Hold on, who else? Hey, Roger, Maria Moore, Trina. Okay, yep. Y'all stayed up. Hey, Donna, Michelle. Okay, who else? Hilda. Okay, did I miss anybody? K May, Takesha. I am my sister's mirror. Did I miss anybody? Who did I miss in the green? Mo Better, Simply D. Okay, I got all my green in the building. Hey, Freddie, you're not a member, but I guess I'll say hey to you since I did use your picture today on my community wall. Remember, Freddie, when you took that picture of me and Jill Scott way back in the day, and Jill Scott had, well, we ain't gonna even, she was a very nice woman. She was very nice, and I like Jill Scott. So, if you have seen my community wall, I put a picture of Jill Scott. Hold on, let me see if I can put it up here. We ain't got nothing else to do. Jill Scott and hold on, where is my thing? Hold on. Council. Oh, I'm doing the most on these YouTube streets. Jill Scott and Erykah Badu, because they had their verses. They had their verses today. And we was in there, we partied with the verses over on Patreon for a while. We watched it live together over there. Then I spent another hour and a half over there talking about a whole bunch of other stuff that we ain't gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow. But if you aren't a member of the Patreon, you should be. And shout out to my YouTube members too, because I'm gonna share y'all the link too, but I can't share it to y'all till tomorrow. So y'all, if you are in the tier 2 or 3, I will go ahead and share the private link, but Patreon gets it first, and you can see what we talked about. They got to participate. But yeah, it was a lot of tea spilled over there. It was an interesting live. I appreciate y'all hanging in here. And look, y'all, the patrons are the one that wanted me to come live this time of night, because I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna sit around and eat popcorn and watch Netflix. But since I'm up anyway, I could go live, since I haven't been live in a cute little while. Hold on, here it is right here. Let me share this. So Freddie, you see your picture that I used right there, Freddie? Shout out to the new member, Jasmine Divine. I see you, girl. You see your picture I used, Freddie? Where you at, Freddie? Where you at? That picture of me and Jill Scott. I think it was at what was that at? That was at a V103 something. You remember, Freddie? You should call in. Freddie, I need to text you the link so you can call in, because I know you got stories. Where you at, Freddie? But yeah, then I had Erykah Badu. We was at where were we at on that one? I think that must have been at Essence Festival or something. I'm mad that Essence is canceled this year already, because of the corona and stuff. But I was just reminiscing in my picture because I was watching Versus, and I think Erykah. See, I know y'all Jill Scott people gonna get mad at me because I am an Erykah Badu fan. Okay, I am. Once she played Tyrone and a couple of other songs, I just lost my mind. But Jill Scott had some hits too, even though I can't remember the titles and I don't want to get them wrong and y'all be mad at me. But it was a very good Versus. It was. So sorry, Trina. Trina said she lost her uncle to COVID Thursday. I'm sorry, Trina. Prayers to you and your uncle. You said you at home, Freddie. Oh, okay. I'm gonna text you the link so you can join me on this stream, because it's just a late night stream. We just gonna talk. You said make it bigger. Hold on, let me see if I can make it bigger. I don't know if I can. Hold on. Let me find a picture. I think I had an actual picture somewhere. Maybe I don't. I was I made the little collage on my phone. I have the actual picture on my phone. Or maybe I don't. Nope, not on this phone. It's on my other phone. My other phone downstairs. Oh well. But let me see. Maybe I could share. I could take it off. Hold on, Freddie. I'm texting you this link too. Just so you can come. Oh, there it is. Yay, it's bigger. Put it in here. Share this screen. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, there it is. So take that out. Share this one. Here's the picture, Freddie. Lord. I got another member. Hold on, I'm trying to share the picture. Trying to make it bigger. There it is, Freddie. You remember that picture, Freddie? I look all cross-eyed. Why am I looking all cross-eyed? What was I looking at, Lord? What was I looking at? Jasmine, you upgraded your membership. Dang, you only been a member 2 seconds and you already upgraded. Thank you, Jasmine, for upgrading your membership. I appreciate you. You said Jill had all those soul food songs. Yes, yes, yes. Michelle, send me the link so we can get this thing popping. Uh-oh. You want to pop it already? You trying to get it popping already, Elizabeth? Hold on. Let me put this in here. We got a fake Wendy Williams in here, child. It's too late for the trolls. Let me see what your channel looking like. Let me see. Oops, I didn't mean to hide you. Hold on. I didn't mean to hide you, fake Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams, I was trying to see your channel. Hold on, let me see. How I go to the channel? It won't let me go to the channel. I don't know. Anyway. You said laughing at Wendy. I'm laughing at Wendy. Y'all know that ain't no Wendy. Wendy is asleep this time of night. Y'all know Wendy is asleep. I'm drinking white wine out of red wine glass. It's just all kind of things going on over here. He said, Jill had that "Do You Want It" on your rice and gravy ATLien. Oh, we got another new member, Druzy. Don't make me start a members only chat for y'all. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm trying to get this link in here. Hold on. Let me invite. Copy. Let me send it to Freddie. Knowing he ain't gonna come. Freddie, you ain't gonna come in this chat. You already know you lying. You already know you lying, Freddie. I think that's your number. Is that your number? I think that's your number. I can't remember. I just sent it, Freddie. Click the link, Freddie. So, if you're not a member of the Patreon squad, we also talked about, in addition to the things we're not going to talk about here in public until tomorrow, because I promised that I couldn't, but I did talk about it over there. But we're going to talk about Jamal Bryant over here, because y'all heard, Jamal Bryant, they say he had a side baby, but Jamal came forward and said it's all lies, and he's suing any blogger that says it's not true. Well, my good friend over at Sandra Rose was one of the bloggers that wrote about it. So Sandra wrote about it and said, what she saw in the damn internet, on the damn Instagrams, all of that, put the blog post up, said what they said, he had a baby by parishioner, whatever they said on the Instagram. And then she and the person in the Instagram ended up getting a letter. Now, this letter is very, very interesting. Like I was saying on my Patreon earlier, I was very intrigued by the wording of this letter. But we're going to look at what Mr. Pastor Bryant actually said. He should be in bed right now because he should be getting ready for Sunday service tomorrow. But if you happen to call in, I'm gonna need you to be on camera because I don't know, it's too late to be not on camera. But anyway, I digress. Or either put in the private chat, tell me something that you want to talk about so that I know, that you legit. But anyway, you said that's his first side, but you said it's not the first baby mama, it's the first side baby. Poor Giselle. Wait a minute, y'all. You telling me that it's factual and actual and factual? Is it true? Hold on. Let me put these pictures up. Where's my pictures? Is it true that he has a baby mama? Is it true? Like, what is going on? Do we know what the deal is? Are we going to believe what the blogs say? Is it a storyline? Is it a plot? What is going on? You said he isn't married, so how is it a side baby? That was my next question because I was under the impression that he was a single man. Like, isn't he divorced? Like, can't this man date? Like, what is going on? I don't understand. Let me put this picture up. He look real sad in that picture. Let me change my background because I want to look dark too. Hold on, let me change this. Put me in the spotlight. I'm gonna be in the spotlight. Okay, you said we can't put anything past him. Hold on, I missed that comment. Can't put anything past him. He slept with his entire congregation. See, Jezebel, that's where people like you get in trouble. See, if you was a blogger, you get in trouble. So how can you know factually that he slept with his entire congregation? Do you have proof? Do you have actual names and dates and places? Have you seen that he slept with his entire congregation, Jezebel? And places have you seen? Turn me off, Freddie. Turn me off in the background.
Wait, you putting the picture up?
My picture up. Why your picture can't be up?
Because I was asleep.
What you doing? You weren't asleep. You calling me? I'm live. It's 2:23. Huh?
I can't figure out how to. Why is my face over there? I'm trying to figure out how to make the camera stop moving. Okay. I'm all corona-fied. I need to get a haircut. Sorry.
Look at my corona hair. My quarantine hair.
Right, we see. It's coming together. It's
whatever, Freddie. Whatever. Your mask, I don't have it around right now, but we don't.
Right. Yes.
Wait. Shh. Okay. Quiet. This is my show. Why the fake Wendy Williams back here? Let me see who the fake Wendy Williams is. Hold on. Yes. Hello.
What's that, Lynn?
You think I'm crazy, don't you? That nigga just tried to put a butt up. See, y'all can't get me like y'all be getting other people, y'all, them newbies. Y'all can't get you thought I was gonna be tricked. You thought I was gonna be Cafe Nino. They tried to put up.
They was gonna Dr. Heavenly you.
They tried to put up some gay perm. I don't do that over here. We don't do gay perm over here. We do not do gay perm. I don't care what time of night it is. Gay perm is not allowed on this channel. This is a disclaimer.
Right.
Period. Gotta be quick with y'all. Saw how quick I was with it. Y'all saw. Okay. Anyway, Freddie.
So wait, I missed what y'all been talking about.
I just came on when you came in, like literally.
I don't know. I'm trying to make sure.
I was about to talk about Jamal because I was about to play the video.
Wait, what's up with this background? You like she look like she glowing, y'all?
I am glowing. You see my spotlight?
Right,
let me make it big.
Your glass.
Spotlight. You see my spotlight?
Oh yeah, we see it. It is amazing. Oh, all right. She give me our length. Angles, right? Give them some angles. Show them a piece of shoulder.
Fuck you.
Right, that's what she do. Right, that's what she does.
I'm about to boot you off my channel, Freddie.
You out here blessing them.
What you want, Freddie?
Nothing. That's you told me to call you.
I thought you was gonna talk about the Jill Scott picture. I don't know.
Oh no, I thought that was so dope. I'm mad that I can't ever find none of my pictures that I be taking with these folks. I just be losing them.
My pictures are all archived on my site.
Oh.
While there is a straight A, there will always be.
Look at how young and youthful and fresh and vibrant you look.
Damn. I look old and tore down and dusty now. What the hell are you talking about?
We
can pull some pictures from that decade of you too. Now, if you want to go there.
No, I wasn't saying that. I was just saying how youthful and vibrant you look in the photo.
Oh.
Well, yeah. Don't you? You don't think?
Thank you, Carmen Jackson, for joining my membership. Thank you so much.
Right. Tell them they need to go to my YouTube.
You said pull him up, little bitty. I'm gonna pull Freddie up. Hold on, let me pull up a picture of Freddie.
Don't do that. You so
if he want to be funny. No,
Pull them up. Oh my god.
let me pull up an old picture of Freddie. Oh, honey.
Please don't.
I can't find none. Hold on. What about no, that ain't you.
Right.
I know it's some pictures in here you
Where
something.
you finding these pictures at? That's what I be trying to
Google,
figure out. Because
Google,
everybody keep their old archives. I don't. I keep all my cell phones, but I
the
never.
Google. You look young and vibrant in this picture. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where'd it go? Damn, the picture didn't come up. Hold on. I don't know how to get the picture. It's on your website? Oh, damn.
You got
I don't
409
want to give you
people
no,
watching you right now. That 409 people are
I'm
up
not
at
trying to
this
give you
time.
no click and no view. Hold on. There you go. Don't you look young and vibrant right there?
Oh, that's from 2 years ago. You petty as hell for that.
I'm petty.
Petty.
How am I petty?
Oh wow, I do, don't I? Damn.
What's from 2 years ago? Is that one from 2 years ago?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, no,
Oh,
like 5 years ago. Wow, damn. I gotta stop eating.
oh, okay. Okay. I'll do it.
Yeah.
I have hold on. Thank you, John John. John John. Hold on. I'm gonna give you a moderator stick, John John.
I love me some Freddie. Thank you for the love. Oh, I just forgot they be writing stuff on the side of your thing.
We don't like Freddie. Hold on, I'm gonna add Elizabeth. Elizabeth, do you want to come on with Freddie O, child, or do you want to wait and have your turn by yourself? Elizabeth, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Freddie-O, how you be?
I'm blessed and highly favored.
Well, good. And why you over there clowning because Michelle wants to bring out some archive photos of you?
Well, I
Spit
didn't
it.
know what she might have. We used to have these drunk moments in videos that we had probably about like 12 years ago where we did embarrassing things, and I was praying that she didn't pull out some of that archive.
Those were deleted
No,
off the Twitter.
no, and she wouldn't do that.
I would
Michelle,
never.
no, no,
Those were
no, that's
deleted.
not her.
That was
They were
before
deleted. You
Instagram.
deleted them off of the Twitter,
No, the Twitter deleted. Remember when Twitter had Twit Pick and
right?
yeah, they deleted them because it's Twit Pick and all that stuff is gone.
Is it?
Yes,
Yeah, because we used to have all kind of stuff on the Twit Pick and the Vines
yes,
and all of that stuff.
yes,
What?
yes.
Freddie been around a long time. I hate
But look, Michelle, he's looking like, really? Oh my God. You
I
not
didn't
gonna
know.
Freddie-O.
Why y'all up? What? Why a little? Don't it look like it's
Hold on.
daytime?
Why
Freddie.
you up?
I'm about to boot you in a minute.
Freddie, why are you up?
I mean, don't ever.
I'm
What
asking for
time
the
is it? Where you
touch.
at?
Huh?
I'm in Dubai.
Hold
Oh,
on.
good.
Hold on, Miss Kiki. Hold on. I got you, Miss Kiki.
Oh, you
Hold
living good. Look, I need to come on to Dubai.
on. Now, moderators, you know the rule is not to block nobody. That's the rule. You can put people in timeout, but unless they being really, 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 really disrespectful, don't block them. And no curse words in the chat, please and thank you.
Freddie needs to turn up his phone.
Freddie.
Freddie, what's going
Freddie's
on?
not contributing to this conversation. I'm
Well,
about to.
Freddie, I mean, you
Well, you
claim
ain't
you asking
saying
us
nothing.
why are you up? Tell us why you're up. We'd like to know. The church wants to know.
You talk,
See, he can't even get his story together, Michelle. Michelle,
I
he
know.
cannot
I
even
was
get
gonna
his
come up
story
with a lie,
together.
but
Actually,
Lord
I'm
knows.
about to put both y'all on mute while I watch Jamal Bryant tell us this story, and then
Okay.
was going.
And then I will come back and comment about him and his
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's run
dysfunction
that.
betwixt his thighs.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Right.
Freddie, you gone too? You gonna stay in the background?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in the background.
Okay.
Right here.
Hold on. Now, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by Freddie O, Pastor Jamal Bryant, here he is right here. I'll put him back on the screen. Allegedly or it's being reported that he has and like you said, how can it be a side baby if he is a single man? He's not married, but he is the head of a mega church in Atlanta, Georgia. So I mean, I guess people feel like he can't have sex, he can't have babies out of wedlock. That's against, he's not a Christian if he's fornicating, I guess. So there's that. But he has denied those claims. Now, before he denied them, it was on the blogs. It was people doing videos about it. Everybody claiming he got this child. And so he hit the internet himself with a message to all of you people, everybody, not just the people who wrote it, not just the people where the rumor originated. He spoke to everyone who passed the rumor, shared the rumor, and he wants y'all to do something. Hold on, I'm gonna show you a little bit of it. Hold on, let me put it in here. Let me make it big. How you make it big? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's like the 7-minute mark. 7-minute mark.
A baseless accusation that I have fathered.
Hold on, let me make sure this damn audio is right.
May, February, January, here in Atlanta, and was hiding this baby from some mother inept accusation.
Wait a minute, let me start it over.
But reckless and irresponsible bloggers who went on with no facts, with no evidence, and might I add, with no truth, to make a baseless accusation that I had fathered a baby in April, May, February, January, here in Atlanta, and was hiding this baby from some mother in Atlanta or in my church. That number one is 1,000% untrue, 1,000% faulty. In days gone by, I usually don't say anything. Michelle Obama informed us, when they go low, we go high. If it was just for me, I could just withstand it, ignore it, and keep going. But I had to think about my daughters, who are now of the internet age, who have to read these falsities by cowards who would write things with no boundaries, no compassion, no understanding, but flagrant lies. I had to think about the church that I am pastoring and grateful to pastor, New Birth Missionary Baptist Church here in Stonecrest, Georgia, who has gone through a battery of assault and attacks on the internet before I ever came. I made a commitment to God and to these people that I would never take them through a storm, through hardship, through embarrassment, through anything that would bring shame to the body of Christ. And I've held on to that covenant and to that vow to God and to this church.
He's talking real slow.
I had to think about what this would mean to the gospel.
I want to speed it up.
People will, in fact, use this as a runway to believe that you can't outlive your past, because it is fodder for so many people who believe that if you made a mistake in the past, you'll keep doing them in the present and relive them in the future. God is a God who restores and transforms. We sing it often. Things I used to do, I don't do anymore. Places I used to go, I don't go anymore. And as a consequence, I stand not as somebody who has done everything right, haven't dotted all of my I's, haven't crossed all of my T's. But one thing that I can stand true to is that the man that I am now is not the man that I used to be. And all of it is accredited to God's saving power, his grace, and his forgiveness. There's somebody who needs to know you can outlive your past. It doesn't matter what it is that people think or what people say. But in the words of William Shakespeare, to thine own self be true. Amazingly, I read in physics when I was still a high school student that there was something about the force of momentum, whether it is a thing or it is a person. When you are moving with momentum, the only thing that can stop you is what's in front of you.
He's going to say something really important in a second. It's just taking him a while to get there.
Force or the power to do so. only what is in front of you. I am grateful unto God that the Lord is allowing and affording us the opportunity to do a great work in Atlanta. And I'm telling you that no power, no principality, no hater, no envy, no jealousy, no spite, no vindictiveness will be able to stop the momentum of God that is moving in my life and in the life of New Birth Church. I'm thankful for all of you who have extended prayers and genuine deep-seated concern for me, for my mental health, and even for my family. I'm grateful. Please, whatever you do, especially on this National Day of Prayer, please keep praying for me. I am not what I should be, but I thank God I'm not what I used to be. In the words of
praise God,
writer, rumors of my demise
have been greatly exaggerated.
It's Mark Twain who said that. So those of you who were celebrating prematurely, hoping that the enemy was going to win, that character was going to crack, and ethics would somehow elude me, I'm sorry. But for the bloggers who in fact wrote this with no names, no evidence, no proof, and all the more, no truth, this blog is for you. I wanted to extend to all of you.
He got a gift.
Because all of the bloggers who in fact printed, reposted, and shared this live,
he got a gift. He got props.
In the next 24 hours, you'll be receiving
this
an
blog's
immediate letter from our attorneys. Not just a stop, a cease and desist, but calling for an immediate retraction and a written apology, taking ownership for your carelessness and making absolutely no regard for truth. I'm telling you, truth crushed to the ground will rise again. And so for all of you who have ever survived slander, ever survived scandal, ever survived rumor, ever survived haters, ever survived being stabbed in your
This is a motivational speech.
Congratulations are in order. Millions didn't make it, but you're one of the ones that did. In other news,
you made
Saturday, we'll be feeding 1,000 people who are in need of groceries. Somebody, please blog that.
Blog that.
In other news, on Sunday, after service is over virtually, we will in fact be
blog that.
10,000 free COVID tests.
Jamal is reading us.
No money will be transacted. All you have to do is show up. Congratulations. God is still in the blessing business.
Congratulations.
Have a good night.
Congratulations. Blog that. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. You got to blog that. You need to blog that, okay? Never would have made it. Never would have made it without you. He said you people have made it through. Woo! There's allegations, lies, and scandal.
Right.
Congratulations to you, because we made it. I'm just saying. I got some more though. I got some more tea. Come on, look. Y'all want to wait till I read the letter that he sent? I got the letter.
Yes, please. Please. And then I'll comment. Yes.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna put you back in the back for a little while. Hold on.
Now Freddie swore up and down that he needed to stop eating, and look what he's doing. I'm not about to play with you, Freddie. I'm so done with you.
You being red from Dubai. All the way from Dubai.
No, sir. Done.
It is 2:40 in the morning, Freddie. What are you eating?
Facts.
I got some salmon, and then I was going
salmon with L. You can tell me
some.
Well, wait a minute. I gotta read this letter. Y'all blocking my flow. Y'all blocking my flow.
Read it.
Okay, I'll be back. Go on.
I'm on mute.
I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I'm about to read the letter. I read it on Patreon. I'm about to read it over here. Hold on, let me find page 1. I got several pages. I got page 1, that's page 2. I gotta find page 2. That's page 1. That's page 2. I need page 1. What is page 1? Hold on. 6024 is page 1. Damn, it should be right here. There it is, right here. 6024. Boom, boom, boom. All right. This is a copy of the letter that was sent to the blogs. It was sent to at least 2 blogs in it was sent to Sandra Rose, and it was sent to the Black Socialite on Instagram. Now, this letter, we're going to break it down. It's the demand to cease and desist for defamation of Dr. Jamal Bryant. This firm represents New Birth Missionary Baptist Church, Inc., and the Reverend Dr. Jamal Bryant and its senior pastor. We have been retained to address certain defamatory statements made against Dr. Bryant by each of you and possibly others. In this connection, you have caused the posting of false information intended to damage Mr. Bryant's reputation with his congregation. These statements were recently published in the Black Socialites, are false and appear to be a continuing attempt to defame Dr. Bryant. We therefore demand that you immediately publish a correction and retraction of the statements and cease and desist from any further defamatory statements in the future. Further, we demand that you immediately issue a correction and remove all materials on all blog sites and social media posts related to this false claim. He is telling people you need to take it down. Even though your statements suggest other people, quote unquote, have reported that Pastor Jamal Bryant allegedly has a new baby on the way, end quote. This publication of a false statement by you, along with the other damaging statements, amount to libelous content for which you are legally liable. We reiterate that you retract and correct these false and defamatory statements and cease and desist from uttering and posting such statements in the future. This letter shall serve as notice that your defamatory statements regarding Dr. Bryant are libelous and or slanderous per se, and furthermore constitute defamation by implication. There is no question that these false statements were calculated to injure Dr. Bryant, both personally and in his professional position as senior pastor of New Birth Missionary Baptist Church. We therefore will seek to file a complaint against you and others involved in the publication of these libelous and or slanderous statements, requesting damages and cost of litigation if you refuse to retract such false statements, remove materials from all blog sites and social posts, and otherwise cease and desist from further defamation of Mr. Bryant. Now he's saying if you don't do it, then he gonna get you. We contend that the defamatory statements were published by you with a reckless disregard for truth or falsity and a purposeful avoidance of the truth. You did not contact Dr. Bryant prior to publishing these statements so that he could personally deny the veracity of the allegations. See, you didn't call that man and ask him, did he have a baby? You didn't do it, so now he wants you to take it down. Further, your failure to undertake even a cursory investigation into the alleged claim that Dr. Bryant fathered a child with a parishioner, which is untrue. He's being very specific. He didn't father a child with a parishioner. Now, it might have been somebody else. I don't know, but it wasn't a parishioner, which is untrue, amounts to gross negligence and supports a claim of publication with actual malice. As stated above, we hereby demand that you immediately publish a correction and retraction of the above referenced statement posted about Dr. Bryant. This correction and retraction must be published in as conspicuous and public manner as the libelous and or slanderous statements were published initially, which means, the same way you told it is the way you need to apologize and retract it. So you know what I say? You don't diss me publicly and apologize privately. No, you got to put it up publicly. Anyway, I digress. Your retractions should state that these statements were not corroborated and therefore are assumed to be untrue. Basically, you don't have no proof, so you got to assume that they're not true instead of assuming that they are. I'm sorry, it's funny to me. Your removal from all blog sites and social media posts should be immediate and complete. Please notify me when the correction and retraction will be published, the removal from blog sites and social media posts accomplished, and furnish me with a verification of the same. Now, since I've been, I'm the blog goddess. I've been in this game for a long time. Me personally, I would not take down anything that I feel is gossip worthy, on my site. What I will do is post that you said it's not true, or post, what you said. Now, I don't know what the truth is or what is not. Like, only thing I know is what I'm reporting. So for him to say, send me a copy of the retraction, that's like, for me, it's like, no, I post it, but you need to find it the same way you found the original post, in my opinion. Just my opinion. I'm not a lawyer. Don't take legal advice from me. Anyway, finally, you and any affiliated entities, employees, agents, and assigns are hereby directed to preserve any and all evidence related in any way to the persons involved in the utterance and publication of the false statements. By this letter, you and any and all affiliated entities, employees, agents, and assigns are directed not to destroy, conceal, or alter any paper or electronic files, physical evidence, and or data generated by it relating in any way, no matter how remote, to the statements described above and or circumstances leading to their publication, including but not limited to: 1, all sources of the statement set forth above; 2, any and all documents and data referring to, reflecting, or relating to communications between you and persons affiliated with those statements; and 3, any and all documents and data referring to, reflecting, or relating to internal communications regarding the statement set forth above; and 4, any and all documents and data referring to, reflecting, or relating to communications between you and any third party regarding the statement set forth in said blog and related articles. Basically, they telling you whatever piece of paper you got, that you got it on email, whatever, you got to keep it. However you got the gossip, you got to keep it. You can't destroy it in any way. We understand that records and files are maintained electronically. However, this letter specifically requires that all paper and hard copy originals be maintained and preserved in their original format. Child, they asking for too much. They asking for whatever the case may be. You ask, if I decide to put it up and say, you said it's not true. You say it's not true. That don't mean it's not true just because you said it's not true. But, I can take your word for it and, say what you said and put up your video of you saying, congratulations, it's not true, and this is what I want. But I don't necessarily have to give you what I want. But anyway, in essence, he said, if you fail to meet the demands of this letter, our client is prepared to pursue all available legal remedies. Please note, however, that this letter should not be construed to limiting or waiving any right of our client to expand the nature of the claims and remedies available at law. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. He said he didn't have no baby in, what was the month? January, February, April, and May. He's this letter, it's just too much. What do you think?
Oh my God, that's
what would you do?
Situation.
You
I would definitely take it down if I don't have 100% proof.
Would you issue an apology?
I would issue a retraction legally to cover my ass and my business, because you are held accountable. Especially if you go to court.
But him having a baby is not something that is defamatory.
It is, because he's a church type of, I feel like I couldn't go to somebody who is honoring God, but yet he's lying to himself and his family.
All right.
And so that means you're hurting his business. You're destroying his business if you putting out slanderous accusations. And so I feel like if you're going to slander my name and you're going to cut in my bag, then I should be able to sue you.
How is that cutting in your bag?
if I lose church members, and I'm not saying it like that, but if I lose church members or if people don't go to my following because of the slanderous accusations that you published on your website, I feel like you should be held accountable for what you're doing.
Hmm.
You
Well,
can't
I
just
have
be out here talking shit and not be held accountable. No, no, no. And a
But
lot of us,
he's a single man. We cannot assume that he's not having sex.
well, we're not assuming that either, but we don't know that to be fact. And I feel like, especially in this day and time with the
But
Me
we
Too
don't know it's
movement,
fact that he's not. And if so, I mean, I'm just saying, gossip is gossip. People are gonna gossip.
gossip is gossip. But if you cut into my bag because you're gossiping, accusations that nobody said was true, you can't cut into my bag. At the point you cut into my bag, that's when it's time for me it's no longer gossip at that point.
Hmm.
Gossip doesn't affect my bag.
What do you think, Elizabeth? What
well,
you
I got several points of reference. I see where Freddie is going with that, but here's the problem, Freddie: his track record, his history. So, if you all recall that last baby, he told his congregation that was not his baby, and basically defamed that one. And then when the DNA test came out, who's the daddy? Jamal Bryant. Okay. So the problem is that he already at that time he purported himself to be honest, and then it came out that he wasn't. So here we are, fast forward to 2020. So I'm not saying what the blogger has indicated is untrue, but what I'm saying, based on historical reference of him coming out of his own mouth, his tongue is not silver, it's black.
He did say he's not the man he used to be.
Listen. And okay, so a lot of Klansmen can say,
little bit of you froze.
Oh no, right? I love it.
Little bit of you froze. Oh no. Little bitty calling from Dubai.
Well, see, I didn't know. I don't know. To be honest, I know nothing about Jamal Bryant.
I don't know either. I'm just saying. I just saw it was trending. It was a trending topic. People were,
well, I think that ATLien Church, which is a huge church here in Atlanta. Well, not Atlanta. What is that? Decatur. Where is the church at? Wherever it is, it's a big deal. So I definitely understand why, the conversation. And I do feel like if you had a side baby and you're on his caliber of influencing people's lives, then you 100% you don't have you should not be lying to your congregation. To me, you know what I mean. And if I'm going to you for God, I don't get it.
A little bit of your Wi-Fi is gone, girl. Okay. But it is what it is. I just didn't think it was as serious, but I guess he does. And if he feels like,
I think that it's a big deal. You think that that's not a big deal? The fact that your pastor, the man you going to in prayer, is lying to all of us.
But what is he lying about? I'm trying to figure out what is he lying about. He's not married. He's not married.
It doesn't matter, but he's my pastor and he's having side babies.
What's a side baby? He's not married.
A side baby. He's knocking them up. He picking these church women up. He might be using them. We don't know, but that's what I'm saying. I think it's a good deal, a big deal, that the fact that he decided to speak out and show his congregation that he's not going to allow you to slander his name. I think that's dope. That's commendable.
Okay. Well, everybody said it is a big deal. What did y'all think about his video? You didn't think it was somewhat of a production, like the balloon with the congratulations, the props. I just think it was a bit much. Like if you're gonna send a cease and
I
desist,
think that he had to. He gave it to us how we get it. He gave y'all the ratchet. You wanted something. You wanted to see this pastor be ratchet, and he gave you ratchetness on a higher level. I ain't mad with it. I wanted him to, as long as he wasn't twerking, it was all good with me.
y'all are funny. See, this time he has more sense to lock down a non-disclosure. Okay. Ooh, I seen New Birth and went through a lot. They don't need another scandal. Okay, but I don't know that that's a scandal. Like,
you don't think that's a scandal?
If he was married,
imagine who is the person he impregnated? That's even bigger. What if they a church member?
Jazzy Bell, why you not on camera?
Oh, I gotta be on camera.
Yes, we on camera. Why
yeah, if we out here looking ratchet, you do too.
All right, there you go. Hey, girl.
Hello.
Hi.
So why are you cooking a whole meal at 3 a.m?
I'm about to boot Freddie for getting on my nerves.
He frozen.
Is he frozen for real, or he just pretending to be?
His eyes closed like he frozen.
Y'all killing me with the Wi-Fi.
I mean, I don't really think it's anybody's business, but the thing with Jamal Bryant is that he has a history of this same thing, and it was true. So it's not like people are just making it up. But I mean, this time maybe somebody, I don't know, maybe somebody did make it up.
Okay.
So I'm with as I said earlier, is that again his history is sorted. So people can say, well, can people? Yes, people can change. But I'm of the belief in regards to him that he has a problem with peen control. That thing with he got some serious issues. And I pray to God to deliver me and all this. It's called taking accountability for your own body. That's what it's called.
Okay.
He has all these daughters, and you're around here living this type of life. But then you go into the pulpit and tell parishioners how they should behave and what they should be doing. I mean, hypocrisy at its finest. And then for him to plug all that stuff that the church is doing, this, that, and the third. I mean, that was a publicity stunt. Somebody else had brought it up in the chat. I don't remember who. But I found what he was saying to be very calculated. Mm-hmm. Very calculated. He's a smart man. Mm-hmm. He knows how to, articulate very, very well. But just the way that he set that up was very calculated. Trust you me, okay? All I say is that sit back and watch, and only time would tell. But I do think that he was smart enough to get a NDA. That's all I'm saying. Because is he saying the only battle that he struggled with is his peen, his lack of self-control with his peen? Nah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm not saying that I'm not saying what the blogger posted is true or false. But again, we live in historical merits, and his actions and past dictates that this is likely behavior. And yes, Alice, we all do have a past, but I'm not sitting in the pulpit telling people what they need to be doing according to God. See, that's a difference. I do live in my truth, but I'm not sitting here telling Michelle what she needs to be doing about her personal life. What she does with her personal life is her business. So I'm not going to be out here in the front like that. See, when they step into the limelight like that, they should be held accountable. You don't want people in your private business. Mm-hmm. Sit your behind down somewhere.
I think what makes it, defamation is that they're saying it's with someone in the congregation. And I know I said entire congregation, but we all know it wasn't the entire congregation. We understand that people are being dramatic. I think that's what it is, though.
Cafe Nino, I say it wouldn't be a big deal if this person was not a public figure. I don't even care if he was a pastor. We're talking a public figure. But as I just said earlier, you can't be telling people how to live their life to get into the gates of heaven.
Mm-hmm.
In your life to get into the gates of hell. I mean, it just makes no sense. So people are going to hold you accountable into that. You know,
Right.
That's just the way it is. You don't want to be held to a higher standard. Keep your private life private, meaning don't be in the public.
Right.
Simple as that. And we all know we're all Black. We're part of, most of us grew up in the Black church. We know about all the mess that goes on in the Black church. Okay. So people can't sit around and make like this is so far-fetched, because it's not. It's not.
And I guess my thing is, being someone who's been in gossip for a while, I just know gossip is going to happen. And just because he issues a, cease and desist, or because he does a video, that's not going to stop people from speculating. And Elizabeth, you frozen again, girl.
But the thing is, too, Michelle, is that when he first got to Atlanta, it was like people saying that he was already like sleeping with someone, allegedly.
You said condemning a man for his past is scandalous.
No,
and I'm not saying condemning anyone for their past is scandalous, but everyone is judged. I mean, he judges people by their past. Like, everybody is judged. That doesn't mean it's right or wrong. We will hope that we could, outlive our past. But for the most part, you have to prove that you have outgrown your past most of the time. But,
and no matter where he goes to preach at, he's going to be pretty popular anyway. And then not only that, but he chose to work at one of the most popular churches in Atlanta.
Well, I mean, and then most pastors, they, even if they are a man of God, they are still men. They are still people, and they are still human. You can't honestly assume that just because he, is speaking the word of God, that he's infallible and that he has no flaws. That's just not realistic. So, that's why when I heard it, it's not so unbelievable, and even him saying that it's not his, it's still like, okay, well, I feel like you're just doing this so that you can have more attention on the church for the good things that you're doing instead of that. But that doesn't mean that it is, 100% incorrect. He said 1,000%. I don't think that there's not a such thing, but anyway.
So is he Mr. Chocolate for real, or people just saying that?
I don't know. I mean,
why are they saying that?
People assume he is.
I thought Mr. Chocolate was a Nigerian man.
No. Hi, Donna.
Hey, Michelle. All I'm gonna say like this is that I feel like this. God gonna judge him. And that's between him and God. And whatever he does, that's on him. That's on God. God's gonna judge him. God's gonna take care of him. And we gotta stay out of it for real. I'm just being honest. We can't judge because that's God's dealing with it.
You're right.
He's a pastor. He's a pastor and he's a bishop or whatever it is. That's supposed to be the closest thing to God. And God gonna take care of him.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Okay.
But I just feel like he should, and I'm be honest, he should keep it in his pants, but that's between him and God.
It is.
That's all I'm saying.
It is.
And it's for us to judge him. That's between that we shouldn't do that because that's between him and God.
But people keep saying judging. I'm not judging him, but I mean, gossiping is gossip.
No, I'm just saying about speaking opinion.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Just speaking opinion.
But
that's just how I feel. What'd you say, Jazzy?
The comment that Michelle pinned up there a minute ago, because I saw that too. When Tweet, like she interviewed or whatever, because they were engaged, I think, the singer Tweet.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that he was like all about money or whatever like that. So I'm just saying.
I heard that too.
I heard that too. He does have a past, but it's like he not 100%, you know, innocent. It's not far-fetched from his character. I'm just being
That's
honest.
right.
Like, it's
That's
not.
right.
So it wouldn't be surprising if it is true. It might not be true, but who knows? We
I
don't
just
know.
listen to the words,
We
and
just
I heard him say 4 months, and it's 12 months out the year. So I mean,
Oh, because
He's human and he got flaws, just like Michelle said. So you know, that's the way I feel.
I agree.
you just got to do what you preach. That's all.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Well,
he's not
That's
married, but
true.
him and Giselle are supposedly back together. So maybe that's why he's saying, what did they say? Side baby or something?
allegedly, we don't know
Allegedly.
that to be a fact. So we're gonna get to see
Allegedly, yeah.
saying that he and Giselle back together.
How? We know,
You
okay.
ain't gonna get no cease and desist, Michelle. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
She ain't gonna
You're
get
not getting
one.
one.
Y'all so funny. But anywho,
You're not gonna get one. I bet you ain't gonna get one.
I'm over this topic. I'm so over Jamal. Hold on, let me see who else I can talk about.
Okay,
Who else
that's
y'all got? What
fine.
else y'all got before I go? I said I
I
was gonna
thought
give
you
y'all
were
an
gonna
hour.
show us the thing about the Oh, you showed that earlier, the marriage license.
We can't talk about that yet.
Why? You did
No,
that?
we can't talk about
I'm
that.
talking
We
about
gotta
on
do that tomorrow
Patreon.
night.
That's what I was on earlier, Patreon. Oh, my
Girl,
bad.
get off my phone.
How am I? Hold on. You don't know how I'm a
I
troll.
said that at the very beginning of this live.
I
That there's
forgot.
things I talked about earlier that I cannot talk about.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I want to know, how am I a
Yeah,
troll?
she did say that.
Somebody say I'm
You just
90%
messed
a
up
troll.
everything. I'm not even supposed to speak about that publicly.
Oh, my bad.
Exactly.
Yeah, I should boot you off right now.
Cause she gonna get in trouble if she do.
She ain't gonna get in trouble.
Yes, she will.
Michelle run YouTube. She ain't gonna get in trouble.
This ain't got nothing to do with
She
you.
don't.
Bravo.
What?
Bravo.
And you still talking. Bye, Jazbell. Good night.
Bye.
She just don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, Donna. I appreciate you calling in.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, bye. Oh, child. Yes, she was being messy. She was being messy. Hold on, Lizzie Bitty gonna try one more time. Lizzie Bitty gonna try one more time. We're gonna try one more time, Lizzie Bitty.
Yes, it's my network in my apartment building.
It's okay.
We don't have hard lines, so it is Wi-Fi. So if it goes down, it's what it is. But people were saying that, we're judging him and all that. So people get to go into a church, judge their parishioners, make them feel bad to give out more money, and we're judging. Listen, I'm not going to be the person that tells your constituents here whether to follow a pastor or not. All I'm saying is we're going off a person's track record. And for you say, oh, we all have a history. Listen, when you all vote for these senators and these politicians and all the sorts, guess what? You look at their track record.
Right.
So apparently that means and matters about something.
It does.
So he needs to be delivered with God. Hey, this is how I see it. I'm not with the games that, but I don't follow these pastors. They got more issues than Vogue magazine and Ebony put together. Okay. I don't follow.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I'm putting the link to join the channel members is youtube.com Michelle Brown join. And the link for Patreon is patreon.com iamATLien. So there's both links in the chat, should you so choose to go over to Patreon and see the tea we spilled earlier. So Elizabeth, how's life over in Dubai?
Well, funny. We're able to move from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. I had gone out and I'm not trying to put a plug, but if people want to see like what the city is like during COVID-19, I do have some videos there or whatever, and they can have a look. It's interesting. I mean, we have gone from a bustling Mecca to living in scarcity, if that makes sense. So, like, I went to get a haircut. As you can see, my hair is different from the last time you saw me. I went to get a haircut when they opened it up because we don't have to use permits anymore to move.
Uh-huh.
And my barber, he's far from where I live. He's a long way from where I live. Just riding the train to get to him and all of that. I've never been on the train where it has not been, I'm not going to say necessarily crowded, but filled. So it was really like a haunted house or something. You know how like in a haunted house or a haunted area, you don't see a lot of people. It's very scarce. So that's pretty much how it was. And it was interesting. They had all these stickers put up to say, you know, practice social distancing, wear your masks. And then on like the seats and stuff, you can't sit 2 by 2 anymore. So on each row, there's only one seat and they put the sticker there. Now in the other case, I ride in the gold car. I don't ride in the regular economy. So in economy, their seats are a bit different. Some of them have 2 by 2 seats and others, they have these long ones where it's like 6 to 8 seats, but they still had those stickers there as well. So it's been interesting in terms of malls and stuff like that, because I don't know if you're familiar, Michelle, Ramadan is going on right now.
Uh-huh.
And you still cannot gather with 10 or more people. So, you know, a lot of Arabs they do what they call desert camping. So a lot of them have been going out to the desert on Fridays for what they call, you know, like it's like Sunday for us, and they'll go out and have, you know, stuff out there. However, you know, it is what it is. But in the malls, children 3 to 12 cannot enter, and people 60 plus cannot enter.
Oh, wow.
Only be in the mall 3 hours at a time. What's interesting is you go into the mall. I don't know if you've been to Singapore. Singapore has been doing this for years, but they've always had thermal imaging for people with sickness and stuff like that. So they've been doing this as long as I can remember. Well, now they're doing it here.
Oh, wow.
So when you walk in, no matter what side you come in, okay, there's a camera and there's a security guy back there, and he's scanning everybody. Okay, simply these are, well, then you know what I'm talking about. So they are trying to contain it per se, but like I have conference calls every day for work, updates. We're still getting new cases every day.
Yeah.
Abu Dhabi is the capital here in the UAE, and apparently they have come up with some type of stem cell research that can actually, they say it can actually slow down the symptoms once you've been diagnosed with COVID-19. I don't know how good it is, but they say people have been feeling better. So it's a process. I like to be out. So, excuse me. I like to be out. So it's funny that we are here and not able to live normally.
Yeah.
And 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. I'm able to go out and go to the mall. Like, these are my new glasses. I had to get new glasses. So I was able to go to the optical place to get me some new glasses. And so that was good. That was good. Because I didn't want to go during the regular time because the hours were restricted. And then I couldn't be able to stay in there long to find what frame I liked and all of that. So, yeah, went to the fish market. Now, here's what's funny, Michelle. Went to the fish market last weekend. And it was interesting in that you would have thought people were not quarantining. It was so many people in the freaking fish market. It was so many in there. It was insane. It was insane. Now, I'm not saying it was as crowded as it's normally been when I've gone, but it was still crowded. And what happens is, Michelle, when you buy fresh fish at a market here, there's a place on the opposite side where you go if you want them to clean your fish, shrimp, et cetera, devein it and all of that. So when you go there, you give them your item that you purchase and they'll process it for you. That whole area, there's no place to really social distance. So you that works there, telling people to move, move around, give them your cell phone number. They'll text you when your order is ready, meaning when your order has been done, cleaning or whatever you asked them to do. Like I had gotten some shrimp and stuff and I wanted them deveined and the heads and stuff pulled off. So it's interesting. It's interesting. All I can say, it's interesting. I mean, like I say, I love it here, but this is turned
different. It's different for everybody right now. Like,
yes, definitely.
I don't know if it's different here because in Atlanta they say everybody outside, but I'm not, so I don't know. I see pictures in the Daily Mail UK. They had pictures from Lenox Square Mall, and everybody was out like it's normal. I've seen videos, but it is.
Well, Michelle, let me ask you this: what did you say to people saying? This is on facts now. You can Google this yourself. That last year, over 600,000 people died from the flu worldwide. What do you say to that when we haven't even reached those kinds of numbers with the current situation?
I'll say I'm not a doctor and I don't know, because my other friend she used to be a nurse. She says the exact same thing. I don't know the answers to that. All I know is this is a virus that, has never been around. The flu has been around. A lot of people, they have what do they have? The flu shot and different ways to. Are you frozen? Lord. Yes, that's a sign. Because I didn't want to start even talking about the flu. Sorry, Elizabeth. I didn't even want to start talking about that because I know, all of the conspiracy theories and this, that, and the third. Like, I'm just like, it'll make my head explode. The numbers aren't adding up, John. You can change your name back, John. It's no problem, Elizabeth. I'm just like, I was getting ready to like round it off and sign off anyway, because I know it's early where you are. It's late early where I am. It's approximately 3:18 in the morning. My dog is under my feet, snoring. So that means it's time for me to go to bed too, because he normally goes to bed when I go to bed. Does anyone know how this came about? Because of the lady that was locked up for 5 years concerning this, working with Dr. Fauci. I don't know the answer to that, T. Willis. You gonna go lay down? Well, Kendra, I hope you feel better. We will be back tomorrow to talk about this reunion. Hopefully, if I get up on time, I will be on Patreon. You know what I told y'all I was going to do that. I can't tell y'all publicly, but y'all know what I was going to do, review some spoilers and do some stuff. But yeah, we did watch the versus battle. We talked about that a little bit earlier in this live when we first started. And we also, watched it live together. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's late. It's late for me too. I thought I could hang. I am hanging a little bit, but I can't hang for 2 hours tonight. I really can't. This hour just took me out. It really did. Now all of a sudden I'm sleepy. I think it's the wine. I think it's the wine that I drank, and I'm trying to stay hyped for the live. Like, how am I supposed to be sleepy in the middle of the live? But I digress. Let me get my hype music up. Hold on. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. It ain't even on the speaker. See how I do me? This is me trying to get the speaker on, and the speaker is dead. Is the speaker dead? I guess the speaker dead. Anyway, this is a sign that it's time for me to log off. I did 3 whole videos a day. 3. Anyway, thank you, Princess AG, for moderating. Thank you, John. Thank you, Miss Kiki. I appreciate all of y'all in here. Put y'all aliens up on the way out. Miss Graham got her sleepy alien up. I see y'all. Good night, you guys. Woo! This has been a day, and it just started. Shout out to Shoe Girl. I see you. Good night. Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.